I'm definitely on E. Right now, I'm at the gas station. Yeah, it's 409, but I'm literally paying $3.70 something for gas. So I'm getting 46 cents back. Not too bad. I just got $30 worth of gas. Shit. I just got $30 worth of gas at BP. I had to upload my receipt. They don't usually do that for the Get Upside app. So I uploaded it. Hopefully it go through. What's good, y'all? My name is Jay. Welcome to my channel, The Gorgeous Chronicles. I'm doing 5:30 to 11:30 tonight. I just put 30 in the tank. I use the Get Upside app. I already had the app. I've had the app for like maybe over a year now. But I got an email from GoPuff, and they had a little code on there, so I threw the code in. You guys know on the ride along yesterday that I took an L. I had to log off an hour and a half early because my phone was on the verge of dying, and I couldn't find my charger, and I wasn't about to go to the store and buy a cheap little charger just for another hour and a half. So I took that L. The charger that I usually use is a Duracell. Where does it say that? It's a Duracell adapter charger. I don't plug it into the cigarette lighter. I plug it into the 9-volt plug, because I'm in a truck. So we got that little additional plug. So that particular Duracell adapter works great in my vehicle. Any other adapter get my dash and stuff, get the flickering and whatnot. So I don't know if it's faulty like that, but I never use the cigarette lighter. Starting off like that. I never used the cigarette lighter. I used the 9-volt adapter. Is that 9-volt? 12-volt. My bad. My bad. I used the 12-volt adapter just below my cigarette lighter plug. Anyways, that particular plug works great in my vehicle. I use my regular USB cord and plug it up. So I have my charger for my phone now. Actually, I can charge both my phones. My phone I'm filming on and the phone that I am running my GoPuff app on now. And yeah, so when I got home, I'm like, I know that it's here somewhere. It wasn't in the car, so it's here somewhere. I'm searching everywhere. Finally, my boots that I wore last time, remember last week I told y'all I wasn't at GoPuff last week. So my boots that I wore, because it was snow out, I put my adapter and my plug and stuff inside my boots to remind myself not to forget them the next time I put my boots on, because it was cold outside at that time. That's where it was. Searching everywhere, and they were in my boots where I sit at and take my shoes off when I come home. Yep. Yeah. So I'm about to pull up at the GoPuff warehouse right now. Hopefully it turned out like it did last night, because last night it was jumping for some reason. It was raining last night, but it was jumping. It's a lot of people up here today. It's like 6 cars up here. Castle's on to grab me. They gave me a blank cup. It don't even say White Castle's on it. It's like one of them cups you get from Coney Island. It's 5:25. I'm gonna go ahead and clock in for the GoPuff Driver, the new app. I'm just gonna do for location allow all the time, unless I see something that's not something I don't like. I'll change it. But usually when I'm at home and I'm not using the app, I turn off my location anyway. Okay, it's gonna let me log in. It's letting me log in. Y'all see that? Hope y'all can see that. And I found my charger, so I'm ecstatic about that, because I'm like, I need my charger. I'm gonna really need to have my car charger. Yeah, I can charge my phone at home, but after a while, I'm gonna need to be able to charge it in the vehicle. For some reason, I brought my other hats and my hoodie. Y'all know I love to wear this hoodie with the black on it. Got my yellow aviators for tonight. I got my emergency charger for my camera phone. It's my regular phone, it's just I only film on it. Got another hat in case I need to switch it up. So I just grabbed up 2 bags. Yeah, it was a lot of people up there. I guess the people that's ending they shift and getting ready to start somewhere else, they started leaving or they started getting their last trips, and then like new cars started coming in. So it was like a bunch of us up there. But I guess it's going to level out right now. I'll see when I come back who's still left, who's still part of the I didn't even start my GPS. Gotta throw them on. My yellow aviators. Throw them on real quick. I'm so glad I got my charger. I'm going full shift tonight. So I'm not supposed to be off this block until 11:30. But if I'm feeling froggy, I'm gonna jump and stay till like maybe 12. But it is Thursday, so you never know.
Take the second right onto.
It's like doing this weird sprinkle mist out here. They don't even have no buzzer. That's what tripped me out. They don't have no buzzer for this particular apartment complex. Like none of the doors have the buzzers to the apartments. It's the apartment numbers, like the building numbers, but it's no buzzer to buzz the apartment for those numbers. Let me call this dude. Alright, I am down at your door. There's no buzzer for your apartment. So I guess this is one of those instances where I don't have to take a picture of the bag. You gonna come down and get the bag anyway. It says call when you arrive. Oh, so I guess. Alright, how you doing? Alright, you have a good one. Okay, just to update the driver notes, I put handed off bag to customer. I guess at this particular location also, they used to leave the bag and then the bag would come up missing. The people come down and they get their bag from the driver, which is cool. Completing this drop off. It took like a couple minutes. It's 5:57. Let me go ahead and go to the next drop off. Got my yellow aviators on. It's got like that cool summer feel. Oh, and I just gotta leave this one at the door. I'm about to go to the next drop off. I'm like 7 minutes away. I came to this drop off first because it was closer. Right. This was the second drop off, but I picked it first because it was closer.
Turn left onto Lincoln Street.
Turn this heat down. This heat is banging. When I was trying to get the heat banging yesterday, my windows was all fogging up. This is the spot right here. I'm about to pull up in your driveway. Straight pulling up in your driveway. Leave on the chair. Alright. Alright. Both those deliveries gave me a $2 tip each. So, come on, Mr. Truck. You going home now. Back at it again. Just grabbed another GoPuff bag. It is 6:36. I see the traffic is starting to die down. I am like 8 minutes away from this drop off. And guess what?
I'm rolling. They waiting. Out here slinging bags. Yeah, I'm getting some money. Making some money. Earning some money. Yeah, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe to the channel.
And if you haven't already done so, like this video. I'm on my third drop off for this shift. I started at 5:30. I'm scheduled until 11:30, and it is 6:37. So I'm like 7 minutes away from this drop off, and it's kind of like misting outside. Like it's not raining, but it's like everything outside is like moist. Yeah, I got one more drop off. I just got a drop off. I'm like 3 minutes away from the drop off right now. So I just did that quick drop off. $4.99 tip for that drop off. All right, headed back to the GoPuff warehouse. That was real quick. It is 6:47. It took me like maybe 10 minutes to get over here. I don't know why the GPS be like sending me around the freeway instead of just coming down the street I'm about to come out on. It's 7:37. It's been like a half an hour since I had my last. I got one bag right now. It's like 10 minutes away. Go ahead and head out. I don't know why they coming, these bags coming up out the GoPuff warehouse one by one like this. And I noticed it's a lot of drivers tonight. Even though it's Thursday, it's probably like 7 drivers up there right now. 2 of them left. So I don't know if they like left to go get gas, get something to eat, and come back. Because one dude did. He left. I thought he was gone. And then probably like 15 minutes later, he came back. He went to go get something to eat. So the yellow aviators makes everything so bright outside. Yeah. It might be my 5th trip, but I think I'm on my 4th trip. I've been on the clock for about maybe 2 hours now. So I'm assuming it's going to start picking up. Everybody is kind of like going home now. Like the later crowd of people that's getting off of work, I'm starting to see those packs of people like go home and disperse out into the residential areas. I don't know if y'all can see that FedEx truck reflecting in my glasses, but he pulled out the gas station, cut across all 4 lanes. I didn't even pull all the way up to the line for the light. He wanted to get in the far left lane. I mean, hey, it was nobody coming. I was the only person. Anyways, everybody going so fast. Where the hell is everybody going? Anyways, it don't matter. I'm on my way to this drop-off. I'm about to go slang this GoPuff bag.
Use the left 2 lanes to turn slightly left to stay.
I'm about to go slang this GoPuff bag real quick. Make me some monies. And head back to the GoPuff warehouse. I am on the GoPuff block from 5:30 to 11:30. It is 7:40 right now. So I'm going faster than the speed limit. Let me slow down. I'm about to cut down this back street right here. GPS about to try to take me down and around, and then I can just cut down and take this main street.
In a quarter mile.
I'm glad I did not take that other way, because the place I need to go to was right up here. There's a train down there too. I hope I don't get stopped by that fucking train on the way coming back. Let me go ahead and make this delivery so I don't get stopped by that train. Last time I got stopped by a train, I think I was sitting there for like maybe a half an hour. It's on one of my old vlogs. I was so pissed too. Because where I needed to go, I couldn't drive around the train. Like, where I needed to go was like directly, like a couple minutes right on the other side of the street that I was stopped at. So I'm trying to hurry up and do this drop off so I can get back across here. And I see the railroad lights. Y'all see the railroad lights back there? I hope it's just gonna go through, or I can just completely miss it altogether. Yeah. Back through here, maybe I'll be able to. This is the second time I'm coming to this one particular location. I came here yesterday. Bag left on the chair. I remember what they porch looked. All right, I'm about to go make this drop off real quick. Yep, it says leave it on the porch in the chair. Turn my truck off. Look like it's about to rain tonight. Clouds is coming through like they was yesterday. Did that drop off, and they left a tip of $7.10. Let me see. What did they get? Got 3 waters, chocolate, and some chips. That delivery just left me with a $7.10 tip just on that one delivery. It was like 10 minutes from, well, actually 9 minutes from the GoPuff warehouse. That one turned out pretty well. It's making up for me sitting. On every trip tonight, I've had at least a tip on every trip I've had tonight. But yeah, I'm coming back through the same street. The railroad lights is gone. It really looks like it's going to storm. Like, to the main road. Head on back to the GoPuff warehouse. While I'm cruising through here, I'm gonna tell you guys about this book that I just got. It looks like a Bible, but it's not. It's called The 50th Law. It's a book by 50 Cent and Robert Greene. It's an entrepreneurial book. It's basically telling you, teaching you or helping you understand how you can still be yourself. How you can still be yourself and navigate between both worlds. I'm just on the first chapter, and I'm like, some of this stuff I knew, some of this stuff I didn't know. So I guess it's gonna be a good read. I read some of the comments like people leave, like, you know, when you go on Amazon. I ordered this book off of Amazon, and it's like people that leave comments about the book. Sometimes you can't go off of those comments because you never know a person's background, you know, what the person's like, you know, their understanding and, you know, their advice about the book may not pertain to you. It may not relate to you. You may not understand it the way that they understand it. So I would suggest when you find a book that's been out there and it's probably something that can help you in what you're doing, go and check it out. You don't always look at the comments of what, you know, somebody left about a certain book or a product or a subject or whatever. Go and try it out for yourself. Go and test it out for yourself. Go read it for yourself. Go and do it for yourself so you can get your own opinion about it. Because the first few comments that I saw about this book wasn't good. And I know who 50 Cent is from his music and from his business endeavors. I know who Robert Greene is from his books. I read 2 of his other books. So it's like, these 2 guys, I understand where they're coming from. You know, so I don't mind reading this book and seeing what it's about and seeing if it's something that can help me. I may not agree with everything in this book. You know, some of the stuff I may know in this book. Some of the stuff I may not know in this book. But the point is, it's an entrepreneurial book that can probably help you. I picked it up. It wasn't that much on Amazon. Anyways, I ordered this book and like 2 other books. So I just brought this one with me because I know sitting up here in the GoPuff warehouse parking lot, I was probably going to have some time earlier in the day before a lot of the deliveries popped off. So I started, and I found my highlighter. Y'all see I got my highlighter right there. I got me another highlighter. So it's a lot of great quotes in here from a lot of influential people. So if you guys get a chance, go and pick up the 50th Law. It's probably like an audio on YouTube somewhere, but I prefer having a hard copy of certain books. A lot of times with audios, you can't just grab it and go to a section that you remember and like reread over it. It's kind of like you just listening to it, and right now I can't take notes on anything. So while I'm reading it, I can highlight it. So later on down the line, if I remember something, I can reference back to it. And I keep little tabs of paper right there just in case, you know, I want to throw like a little bookmark in there and go back to it later and reread it or highlight something I missed. So, and another thing, let me turn this heat down real quick. And another thing, like when I read books, I might say this in another video, but usually when I read books, I don't like start at the beginning of the book and like read it through. I like skim through the table of contents, and like any topics that jump out at me, I'll read those first. And then, you know, if the chapter before it or the chapter after it, I think it may relate to what I already read, then I'll go and read it like that. But for some reason, I don't know if it's this copy of the book or if this is how the book is written, but it has no table of contents. That's the first thing I went looking for, like, where's the table? It's like got the foreword and then the introduction, and then it just go into the book. I skimmed through it before I started reading. I'm like, it ain't got a table of contents. So, yeah, I'm headed back to the GoPuff warehouse. I just did that last drop off. I got a $7.10 tip on that one drop off. If it's just 4 of us on the driver list tonight, if it's just 4 of us working, that's cool. Cause last night it was like 4, maybe 5 of us, and you see, I brought in that 107. I didn't even finish my shift. I took an L on my last hour and a half. I don't know why they built this road like that. Like it's a hump. And then like you come over it like a hill. Like you can't see cars if you coming over it. Turn my lights on all the way. If you haven't already done so, go ahead and like this video. Leave a comment down in the comment section down below. Have you read this book? Have you come across this book? Do you know what this book is? If so, leave it in the comment section down below. I want to hear your thoughts about it. And I will be back at the GoPuff warehouse in about 30 seconds. So while I'm doing that, I want you guys to go ahead and subscribe to the channel and look forward to more content. Because hopefully tonight it's about to jump off a little bit more. It's 7:54. It's about to be 8 o'clock. I'm on the schedule till 11:30. Depending on how I feel, I might stay on until 12. But depending on how I feel. But right now I'm scheduled till 11:30. What's good, y'all? I'm behind a bus. Anyways, I got one trip. Just left the GoPuff warehouse. Oh, y'all can't see me. What's going on with my light? Just left the GoPuff warehouse. Got one bag, and it's a ID check. I'm assuming that these little hockey pucks in here is like chewing tobacco or something. So let's see what this. See if the tips are higher when you get a ID check versus, you know, if you could just drop off the bag. You get what I'm saying? So it's gonna be about a 9-minute drive. Taco Bell kind of packed tonight, ain't it? It's gonna be a 9-minute drive to get to this drop off. Things been kind of slow, but the tips been nice that I've been getting with the orders that I've been taking in. So they got a BMW in their driveway. They got a 730i. I mean, not 730i, a 430i. All right. Now, I know they saw me pulling up because they turned their porch light on, but right before I drove by, well, right before I was about to drive by. I'm calling. Oh, here they go. Okay. I'm gonna assume maybe tobacco products don't tip well, but alcohol products probably tip well. Cause I got a $4.99 tip for this delivery. Test this real quick. Can y'all see me? Why is it so dark like that? I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm wearing all black. I am wearing all black, and I got the light on the other side. Okay, I'm up 5 trips. It's 8:25, and I just zigzagged over here from, I don't know where I'm at right now, but I like that little street over there. All right, we headed back to the GoPuff warehouse. It's 8:30. I'm only up 5 deliveries, but I am on the GoPuff block. That means I am making an hourly pay for this time that I'm sitting up here. And what is the total right now for these 5 deliveries? I'm at $20 for 5 deliveries. I'm at $21.08 for tips, so that brings me to $41.08 for a total for tonight. I thought I might hit the weekly reward tonight. I'm at 18 deliveries for today and yesterday. When I get to 25, that's when I get the $40 weekly reward. If I hit 40, the 45 deliveries, that'll bring me up to the $50 reward, and 70 get you 60, and 95 get you 65. I think them last 2 should be a little different, but you know, it is what it is. I think they should be a little different on the last 2. Like the amount that you get for that amount of trips, I think you should get a little bit more, because that's got to be like a 7-day schedule to hit like the 95 deliveries out here where I'm at. So it really don't matter. Headed back to the GoPuff warehouse. About to turn off this light. I'm gonna get back to y'all in a minute. Later. All right, thank you. And just like that, another one out here slinging these GoPuff bags. Once again, I'm out here on the road. We're getting one at a time for some reason, but it's 8:42 right now. I'm about to take this GoPuff bag. I'm on an 11-minute trip. Drop this off. So hopefully this is a house that I'm going to. What they got in here? They got some ice cream in here. All right, I'll catch y'all in a second. It's so dark out here. It's darker. It's as dark as it is in my vehicle. That's how dark it is outside. I'm at one of these weird houses. I'm in this weird neighborhood where there's no sidewalks. It's just like the person's house, they grassing in the street. No curbs or nothing. Let me see. I can just leave this. I can leave this. I can take a picture of the bag. That wasn't that bad. I was more terrified that like a deer or a moose or something was gonna run up on me. They porch light on and everything, their garage light. It's just they have no street lights. It's like one of those residential neighborhoods that's like really in the burbs. But anyways, I got a $4.99 tip on that delivery. Took me 10 minutes to get out here, and now I have to figure out how I'm going to. Man, they have no curbs. They have no street lights. The only lights is on these people's houses, and this is like a one-way in, one-way out type of neighborhood. Headed back to the GoPuff warehouse. Just got a $4.99 tip for that delivery. Crossing this creepy weird bridge. Stop sign. It's like one of them streets that if you was driving, you would not turn down this street if you didn't have to. Like it's mad spooky back over in there. It's like one of them neighborhoods where everybody leave their blinds open. They don't nobody close their blinds in that neighborhood. All right, y'all, headed back to the GoPuff's warehouse. All right, just came out of the GoPuff warehouse, came out with a 12-minute delivery. One delivery at a time. I don't know what's going on tonight. Oh, this is a bunch of ice cream. We out here on this quick little run, real quick, 10 minutes away from the warehouse. It's all ice cream. This bag is cold. I don't know what's going on tonight. We're getting one bag at a time. It's 9:15 or 9:14, but it's about to be 9:15. Yeah, I got my charger and everything, so I'm good until that 11:30. And we just see how it go from there. Hopefully it pick up and they start dropping us off with like a 2 or 3 bag trip, maybe a 4 bag trip to end the night. We're just gonna have to see how it go. I'll get back to y'all in a second. Yeah, that was my fault. I wasn't even recording when I got out the car and dropped off that bag. But I got a 458, was it 459 tip on that delivery. Yeah, that's my 8th delivery for tonight. It was a 1 bag drop off. It was a tip of $3.99. But I'm headed back to the GoPuff warehouse. I can't go that way. I'm gonna go this way. And it's nobody out here. It's completely empty on the road, and it's only 10:14. Back there, they got like a whole situation going on. I can't take that street back. Coming down from the warehouse, I was able to take the main road down, but going back up that way, no, it's not gonna happen. That's why I like staying on the side streets sometimes, or taking like the secondary roads, or like, you don't always have to take the main roads to get to where you're going. Like even on the GPS, you can set the GPS not to put you on the freeway, not to put you on ferries, not to put you on tolls. And it'll take you around. I mean, granted, in some areas, you have to take a toll. Like, you have to cross over a bridge and pay the toll. There's no way to get around it. But if you go into the options, like when you pull up your GPS, 3 little dots in the corner, it'll give you the option to pick not to go on certain routes. And it'll just give you the street route. Give you the main streets, give you the side streets. You know, and you work it like that. Oh yeah, I stopped at McDonald's. I was gonna get my sweet tea that I usually get, but when I got it, I tasted it while I was still sitting right there at the window, and it tastes like it had like Robitussin or something in it. It was awful. So I asked him, I'm like, you know, let me swap this out for something else. I'll pay for the difference. And the manager was right there. She was like, no, whatever you want. What do you want to get? I'm like, let me hook me up with one of them strawberry smoothies. She was like, all right. I'm like, you sure? I'll pay the difference for it. They was like, no, it's okay. They gave it to me for free. So I'm like, cool, because I was getting $1 sweet tea. So I ended up with the strawberry banana smoothie. It wasn't bad. Yesterday I was talking about going to Smoothie King, and I ended up getting a smoothie from McDonald's. I wasn't thinking about it. It just happened like that. And Smoothie King was closed anyway. Usually when I'm out this time of night, I think they close at like 8 or 9 or something, the location that I know of. So it's 10:17. I'm headed back to the GoPuff warehouse. Just finished this drop off with a $3.99 tip on top of the delivery fee of $4. It took me like 10 minutes to get over there. It wasn't that far. Y'all see me? It is 10:36. I am on another 1 bag trip. Stop at this red light.
Turn left onto Maxwell
Yellow light
Avenue.
turned red so quick. It's like it blinked. Listen here. I'm on a 1 bag trip. I got paper towel and cold stuff. I'm probably like 8 minutes out from this trip. Maybe I'm tripping, but I think this is the house right here with no lights on. Am I tripping? I ain't tripping. This house ain't got no lights on. This is the fucking house. I was about to ride right past their ass. High beams on, because I can't see what their address is. They got life messed up. And it's about to be just like that too. I swore I saw them over the door, and they left me a $2 tip. They got the audacity not have a light on, so I can see their address. And then they asked us only gonna leave a $2 tip. It's cool. All right, headed back to the GoPuff warehouse. Y'all just probably heard me vent real hard. I don't be tripping. Turn my light off. I don't be tripping. It be the stuff that the customers be doing. Like, you know, you getting a delivery. Put your porch light on so we can see your address, so we can make this delivery quick. I don't want to have to pull up on your house, because I will definitely pull up on your driveway and put my high beams on, just like I just did, to see the address. It's rude not to have your light on, and I know it's rude for me to put my headlights on your house. It is what it is. And I'm about to sit up here and accommodate for somebody who is not making accommodations for me. But I'm headed back to the GoPuff warehouse. I got a $2 tip on that last delivery. It was like a 10-minute trip. So as soon as I pull up, I'm gonna be driving off with another GoPuff bag, taking it somewhere to be dropped off, slinging these bags out here, getting this Mondays. So I think I'm gonna probably end the night with a maybe 2 more trips after this one. I'm trying to hit that weekly reward. How far am I from that weekly reward? If I can hit the weekly reward tonight, that'd be cool. 11:30, I'm out of here. However many deliveries I get by the end, that's what I take. Start getting like headaches when y'all drive too long. Like, it's not like a headache, but it's kind of like, all right, now I'm ready to let my hair down, take my shoes off, you know, get comfortable, you know, sit back and chill for a minute. It's not that the driving don't bother me. You know, none of this is like really bothering me, so I don't know why I got a headache. I'm keeping myself with fluids and whatnot, and keeping myself occupied with reading material. It's just, I don't know, I guess it's my body telling me like, all right now, I'm ready to do something else. See, I don't be tripping. All 3 of them just parked in front of me, with a one all the way to the right, not in front of me, but the 2 to the left parked right in front of me. They ain't got no sense to turn off their headlights. Like, I'm sitting here with my headlights off, like my car is off, but I'm like, it don't like, common courtesy would tell you, turn off your headlight. It's just weird when people do stuff that's like rude. You know, after you sitting there for a second, like, oh shit, my headlights is on. Let me switch them off. But you know what? You can't help how other people situate things in their life. Probably not even thinking about it, but it's just rude. Like, you know, you can see me sitting over here in the car. It's not like I'm sitting in like the shade and you can't see me. I'm directly under the light building, so you see me sitting in the car. But it's all good. I know I'm complaining. I'm just venting a little bit. If you are a driver and you do pull up at your warehouse, wherever you work at, wherever you are in the country, just be mindful of the other drivers. Like, how would you like somebody to do that to you? Just let me get 2 more bags and I'm out of here. I'm gonna go home. So, y'all can see me. So I was the first driver back before the OAs switch shifts, and like 2 cars that pulled up like minutes after me then went ahead and got bags. So I'm wondering, like, it's gotta be this particular OA, because I had to been in the system as the first driver back for this round of trips that's coming up. So it's like 3 other people up here. Now, if I don't get the next bag, I know it's gonna be something. It's something up, and it's gotta be this one particular OA. He gave me a funny vibe anyway. This the only OA I get that weird vibe from. Or if it's like I don't know. You know how you get that funny vibe off of somebody, you're not sure what it is. You talk cordial back and forth with each other, but it's just like that weird vibe, like, But that's the vibe that I get with them. And it's been like smooth the whole night. Been coming up here. Everybody been in like a certain order. You can kind of tell who's up next by who pulled up after who. And right now, it's not like that. Like, I only got like 11:22. I get off at 11:30. My block is over at 11:30. So if I don't get a bag by the time it's time for me to leave, I know it's something up with this one particular OA. And I don't really care what anybody have to say, you know. It's not like I'm saying the dude's name or like what location I'm at. I'm just pointing out something that I'm noticing. And I've been with GoPuff since like last year. And I just met this particular OA like maybe this year. I don't think I saw him last year when I was coming up here to do deliveries. I think I just started seeing him 2022. Depending on how things go in like the next 10 minutes, it's really going to determine, you know, what I think is really going on. Like, I've been seeing it in the forums. I've been, catching it on different videos that I catch, and I pick up the info that's going on with the company. So I'm just gonna sit and I'm gonna see, that way I'll be able to proceed from there and act accordingly. I pulled up earlier. Y'all saw when I pulled up earlier, it was a mistake with the trip. So even if the two drivers that were before me pulled up after me, I should still be in the queue to be right after them. I've been at the building since then, since before everybody. So, you know, I'm just trying to see what's going on. Sitting here for a minute. It's 11:24. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and like this video. And in the comment section down below, let me know if you guys ran into anything like this at the location that you're working at, or have known any other drivers that encountered any type of situation like this. Because I don't mind saying something to somebody, because I really don't care. I could give a fuck less. Yeah, the OA that just got here for this 11 o'clock shift just completely skipped me on the last 2 bags, and I was like the first driver back. Ain't this 11:33, and I'm getting one trip. I'm getting one more trip before I leave up out of here, because I was definitely about to bounce. I'm trying to see what this dude's malfunction is. What's going on?
What's up?
Do the computer be assigning us bags?
No.
Y'all do it yourselves?
Yeah.
Okay. Where I'm at? Where I'm at on my lights? I'm not tripping. So at this particular location, the OAs assign the bags to the drivers. I just asked him. Y'all just heard him answering me back when he came out to do the bags. So, do we pop up in order, or do we just randomly pop up in order in the lineup? Because he just said that the OAs assign the bags at this particular, at where I'm at. So let me go ahead and get this GPS going for where I gotta go. I got my bag though. I wanted to leave before I wanted to get a bag before I left, so I got my bag. It just rubbed me wrong. It just rubbed me the wrong way. You feel me? But dude pulled up next to me before any of those other cars was over there that left with the bags before me. Maybe I'm tripping. It's not that I want what would you call it? A backing about what I think is going on. I just want y'all opinion. Like, I've been videotaping this, and you guys been seeing from the video's point of view. I've been recording this time. Like, what do y'all think about, you know, how this situation went? Am I overreacting? That's the word I'm looking for. Am I overreacting? Or do you think this is just a coincidence of how things is going? Don't mind this band-aid on my finger. Remember, I sliced my finger the other day, so I got a better band-aid on it. This last trip is gonna put me over the $75 that I was talking about earlier, that I usually try to go for when I come to work with GoPuff. At least $75 a night, or a day, or however long, you know, I'm out. $75 usually be the goal, just the minimum. So to end the night, another home that don't have a lights on. And this is how we do this. Another home that don't have lights on, and I can see them in the house. Like, this shit is weird. Yep, this is the address. Let me run up here real quick and drop this bag off on these people that don't know how to turn their porch light on. I'm about to head on home. Get this done and over with. Stop right here at this stop sign. I just did my last drop off. It is 11:43. I got a $5.99 tip for that one. Let's see what the total is for tonight. All right, 10 drop offs for the $40, and tips is $42.63. Bring me to a total of $82.63 for the night. I'm up 23 deliveries for the week. Tomorrow I'm gonna hit that weekly reward. Every night I take a screenshot of all of my deliveries, all of my trips that I do for that evening. So if push comes to shove, show them proof. And all of my deliveries tonight had tips on them. It wasn't one delivery that I went without having a tip on. Let me see, the lowest tip was $2, and everything else was higher than $2. About to clock out real quick. I hope everybody had a great evening. I hope y'all enjoyed the ride along that y'all had with me. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Go ahead and like this video. And leave a comment for any of the various questions that I've asked throughout this video. Leave a comment in the comment section. And I'll catch y'all later. Peace!
Yeah.